It's just Lena.
It's your boy D.
I'm sorry. We're tuning in a homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
Yo, what's up? So listen, this is episode number 325 of the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. This episode is called In Defense of Tyla. Uh listen, and I named it this way for a reason. All right. I need y'all to get up off her, bro. I need y'all to get up off her ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing way too much, man. I blame Kendrick Lamar, okay, and what he said about Drake's blackness for this. I blame him as well. He contributed to this atmosphere of not understanding people's cultural identities. Um Also, I'm gonna get into the Supreme Court magically making a good decision. And I'm gonna also get into another one of the judgments that they made because they also made that one today. And then I'm gonna also talk about the future of this podcast. Right, right. All right. So without any further ado, like, comment, subscribe if you end up fucking with the boy. All right, let's get into Tyler. So here's what Tyler said. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Here we go. Tyler said, yo, got. I guess that's South African. Yeah, yo, guys, never denied my blackness. I don't know where that came from. I'm mixed with black slash Zulu, Irish, Martin slash Indian, and colored. Okay, what? Um, in Sota, I would be classified as a colored woman, and other places I would be classified as a black woman. Race is classified differently in different parts of the world. That is absolutely correct. And I think Americans, we have a very there's no other way to put it. We have an ignorant point of view, okay? We don't view the world like other places matter. Okay? We always live in this box like other people's feelings and how they exist just doesn't matter at all. Just doesn't. Just fuck them, fuck their opinions, fuck how they see things. Cause I mean, even in what is it? Even in Brazil, like skin tones, like I would be classified as something else versus, you know what I'm saying, like Tyler. She'd be classified differently. Me and her would be classified completely differently in Brazil. Brazilians, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe when I was learning how their chart looks and in a couple other South American places, like it's different because their shading scale is completely different. Like it's weird, you know what I'm saying? And that's just across the globe, it's all different. Um, she said, I don't expect to be identified as a colored woman, colored outside of Salta by anyone not comfortable doing so because I understand the weight of that word outside of South America. Okay. But to close this conversation, I'm both colored in South Africa and a black woman. As a woman for the culture, it's not, it's and not or. With that being said, Asambe, I don't even know what that word means. However, look, man, I'm gonna try and keep this a stack. I'm gonna keep this all the way frosty with you guys, man. I I don't think there's a place for criticizing people's blackness. Okay. I don't think we get anywhere as black people. I'm going to fully stand on this by trying to quantify and qualify someone's blackness. I think that is always a very slippery slope. And it's always a big source of division when we do not have the liberty of being divided. Okay. We got real ops outside. What we arguing over pigmentation for? Why are we doing this? We're arguing over verbiage. Verbiage, like I get it. Colored. Oh my god. Like if I'm keeping in a stack, I, I'm an I'm an African American descendant of slaves. I'm straight up ADOS or I'm FBA. I'm one of them. Like by definition. But at the same time, like I'm there's no world There's no world where I'm going to go to another black person, whether you're from South Africa, Africa, the UK, Canada, you know what I'm saying, Japan, wherever you're from and you're black, bruh, we this. We this till we not this. We this till we not this. I get it, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. But I'm starting off with you like this. We got ops. We got real people that really just off this look want us gone. I ain't got time to be beefing with you. We got the same op. That don't even make sense. Why we beefing? We got the same enemy. Neo-Nazis real, and they got real power in the country. Like what? What are we talking about? Neo-Nazis, you got the KKK, you got other, you know what I'm saying, like right-wing organizations. And then you got other random people like the guy that planned to go shoot up a rap concert in Atlanta. Like, come on. We got real people that mean us real harm. And we what? Like, cause when you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got police officers killing us, you got people running into primarily black grocery stores, running around the store shooting people, gets to somebody that's white. Oh, my bad. Said, "Oh my bad," and then walked off, and then proceeded to shoot more black people. And I'm supposed to be beefing with you over a word? Like, I got to give you the benefit of the doubt. I got to give you an opportunity to I got to try and understand you. I have to. I owe it to you. I owe it to myself. We can't be this way. We cannot be this way. We can't afford it. Y'all always talking about like this. Oh, I want this warrior mentality. Oh, I'm at. We want like war mentality. We really got it. Like y'all not really about it because y'all can't see outside of these little isolated events. Y'all always keep getting caught up in little shit. Let that baby shit go. This is small fry stuff. This is stuff you figure out after you win the war. Let this shit be like, okay, whatever. Like we still got the same route. Cool. You keep going. Then once we win, you get your territory back, you get your property back, you get what you owe back. Then you get to hashing out details of like, all right, so look, we're not gonna call anybody that no more. We just gonna dead that word. We're gonna dead this too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the winner circle, when you doing the victory, you know what I'm saying? When you've won, you know what I'm saying? And it's time to split the spoils. That's when you hash out like your differences. We ain't won nothing yet. Let it ride. There's no reason to try and tear it down. And if you don't know what Zulu is African. Like what? You don't get more black than that. Like we're descendant of people from Africa. And she is too. Yeah, there's a bit of mixed up in there, but who cares? When you go do your ancestry, I bet you got some white in you. Then what? What percentage? What percentage is okay? Less than 3%? Less than 5? Less than 10? 20? What is it? Is it 30? Is it 40? Oh, you got to have more than 50? Like being black, like to be black. What are we talking about? Seriously, what are we talking about? This is disgusting. This is dumb. I hope I never have to discuss this issue again. Um, y'all go stream Tyla's album, Tyla. That's all I can really say to y'all about that. That's it, man. So the Supreme Court, all right, just to hard transition out of that. The Supreme Court, all right, they agreed unanimously to protect contraceptives, all right. So the act, and when I say contraceptives, access to the medical plan B, all right. So round of applause. Thank you, Supreme Court, for doing the bare minimum. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. I'm so glad y'all did the bare minimum. Okay, let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. I do want to pull up the other thing as well. But I do want to say like That's a big deal for women. It's a big W. Whenever women win, guess what? Men, we win too. Because guess what? That means that woman has an option outside of having your baby to just not have your baby. Which means, guess what? You don't have to go on child support. It's a W. That's a dub. She don't want to have a baby. That's a dub. Oh my god, well, bro, I want to have a child. Go find a woman that wants to get pregnant. There's plenty of women that want to get pregnant. There's a woman that will have your babies. She just not the one, or she just not ready. Let her do her thing. It's her body. What y'all tripping for? That's my thing. What are y'all tripping for? I'm also finna but the other Supreme Court thing, and when they ruled on it, they only dismissed it on the premise that the doctors that brought it forward didn't have a standing because they just wanted to limit other people's rights because they didn't like what other people were doing, not because they were actually damaged by the people that they're complaining against um actually like they're not forced to, you know what I'm saying, prescribe those contraceptives. They're not forced to prescribe the abortion pills. They're not forced to do any of that. So like why are y'all tripping? All right. Supreme Court. Because there's another thing that they did today as well. Oh yeah, so the Supreme Court, they also struck down the ban on bump stocks. All right. You know, they took down the that on bump stocks. Listen, listen. They really, the Supreme Court, they always do that. They give you a good one, then they give you something that's absolutely horrific. All right. And here's the thing: bump stocks aren't going to stop people from killing people. That's a fact. They're not. Whether you have one or not, you're still going to go out and you're going to shoot people. All right. It's just the bump stock makes it a lot easier, a whole lot easier. Recoil is not as much, baby. It's not as much. I really feel like the Supreme Court let us down there. Um and it's just, you know what I'm saying, like this is another one of those situations where people are like, "Oh my god, well, you know, voting for Trump didn't cause anything." Yes, it did. There are five. He's appointed three Supreme Court justices. Three, three. That's insane. Three. In 4 years, he got to appoint three Supreme Court justices. And two of them, and I think all three of them are like in their 30s, 40s. So they're gonna be on the Supreme Court for like damn near forever. Damn near forever. Like we're literally waiting on Justice Clarence Thomas and Alito to finally retire. Like give it up. Give it up so we can get some young blood in there. Because Obama's appointees are still there. He got two. And then Biden has one. Biden has one. And then the other two are from Bush, I believe. So it's like we in a bad place, bro. We in a bad place. We in a bad place. Like we if you want a Supreme Court that's actually gonna be fair. Cause I just want fair judges. I just want people that's gonna put their politics aside and just do the right thing. That's it. That's all. That's all I ask for. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not for, you know what I'm saying, like them like trying to get in the middle of people's like and the federal government tried to give people just like free like the previous Supreme Court ruling on abortion, all right, Roe v. Wade, actually like was good. It provided freedom to the people that wanted to do it. They overturned it, saying those people don't have the freedom, and the states should decide whether those people should have the freedom. No, like just no, just no, just no, no. And the thing is, like, if you're trying to base it on like this Christian basis, guess what? God sees all sin as equal. All of them are equal. That means you need to ban alcohol. That means you need to ban uh uh you're gonna have to ban cigarettes, weed, um, gambling, uh technically you're gonna have to ban buffets because that's gluttony. I mean, that's 5 things off rip. You got to ban because those are sins. Those are sins. Why would you keep them? Huh? Why would you keep them? You would have to end. You would have to prevent greed. You would have to put in. You would have to put in a law to keep people from hoarding a bunch of money. Like you can only become this rich. At that point, you must share your wealth with somebody else, with other people. You gotta spread the wealth. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody would like that. They like being greedy, and like, and God forbid, Congress and the Supreme Court people and all that. Excuse me, that y'all get forced to, what I'm saying, really get held accountable for all this insider trading. There's no reason Nancy Pelosi should have made like $4 million off of one trade. Like, what are we talking about? How? You're a congressperson. They should technically be forbidden from doing it. They should have to put their money in a blind fund, you know what I'm saying? And it's managed by some people that they don't get to talk to. They do not get to talk to them whatsoever. If you found out communicating with them through any means, you're up out of here. Pack you up. Gone. That's how it should be. But the Supreme Court doesn't care about any of that. You know what I'm saying? They rather have Clarence Thomas, you know what I'm saying, going on all these crazy paid for trips by a billionaire Republican donor. Like what? What? Crazy. But again, this is no small win for ladies. And I'm really happy for y'all, and I'm glad that y'all got the W, in this instance, in this scenario. Now, I'll get to this last piece. And thank y'all so much for watching so much of the video so far. I do, and also the listeners, thank you for listening. I do wanna talk about this because what I'm saying, like, I have gotten the questions. They're like, "Hey, where's everybody else?" Like, people are busy. That's just what it is. People are busy. So what I'm gonna do is, just so I keep to my schedule of one podcast a week, I'm gonna start recording like the podcast episodes earlier, by myself, one by myself, so then something can come out. And it's not like I'm saying it like something like, oh, it's bad. Like, no, something can come out and there's something being talked about, and then in podcast format, and then if I end up doing one with them, then y'all, that will be the second one. But I just don't want to fall behind. I don't want to not do it. I already hired a guy to get started on uploading the audio files, which is amazing. I'm really happy and appreciative of that. Um, yeah, I'm really excited about that. That is alleviated a lot for me. Um, and I just want y'all to know, that I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be here. Whether you're listening to my podcast or you're watching my YouTube videos, I'm always gonna be here. I've done too much now. I've came too far now to not keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. I'm locked in. This is my thing. This is my baby, and I'm gonna raise it, and I'm gonna get it to where it's supposed to be. And eventually, I'm gonna be a full time YouTuber, and I'm just gonna be on this mug, dropping multiple videos a day. You know what I'm saying? Getting my bag. You know what I'm saying? Going out, enjoying life, and what I'm saying, and being able to talk with y'all when I'm live and stuff, and it's gonna be a great time. I really want to tell you guys, like, I really appreciate everything, um everything up until this point. And maybe one day, you know what I'm saying, we'll get back to normal. Like we'll have like the crew around like normal all the time. And if not, I guess I'll end up having a new crew or whatever. Like it's whatever God wants to do at this point. It's whatever God wants to do. I'm not forcing anything. I'm tired. Um, you know what I mean? Like in a sense, like I'm just tired. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like I organize stuff. I you know what I'm saying? I get most of the topics together. I'm doing a lot, and it's just a lot easier and gives me a lot of peace of mind to just do it, to just lock in and just know I'm doing it myself. That gives me so much more peace than, worrying about, oh my God, are they gonna show up? Are they not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, where's this person at? Where's that person at? Because it's been a long time, and really been putting put my all in this, really committed to it, and I'm really thankful. And yeah, man, I'm this whole journey, I'm just so appreciative of it. Like I'm at 5,000 subs now. Think I'm just thinking back. Like if you're a subscriber that's been here for a while, like think back to like the beginning, bro. Think back to the beginning. Think back to the beginning when I got here, like when I first started like doing YouTube, like, and I'll never delete those videos. Like they'll always be there, right? Like think back to that. Like look at that first episode. Look at like all those episodes. Then gradually go come forward, and you see like, oh, got thumbnails now, got this now, got getting big views now, like all that stuff. Like it's just amazing, incredible, and I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful. So I just want to say to y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, man. And God's been good, and the future is bright. I'm finna do 2 interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna lock in with my guy Deji. Finna do 2 interviews. So y'all already know it's finna be up. It's finna be great, and we going to the next level. We going to the next level. Thank y'all so much for watching and tapping in and listening and all that good stuff, man. Love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I'm out.